Okay, guys. Good morning, YouTubers. I'm getting ready to bring down the pop-up, and I decided to make a video. I don't think I made a comprehensive video of this vehicle. I've done a lot of hunting throughout the West, and usually I will go in that vehicle back there. The K5 Blazer has been all over, and I had it set up that I could sleep in the back. Kind of tight and uncomfortable, but that's the vehicle I had, and I made the most of it. I've had it for over 30 years. So since I bought this, I've gotten pampered. This vehicle has been the best purchase I ever made for camping and hunting. I mean, no more tents to put up in the middle of the night. No more raking the ground, trying to get the rocks and the roots and anything out of the way. Just pop it up, go in and go to sleep. And I've done that a lot of times because most of the places I go, I end up getting there at night. So this is a 1989 Chevy 3/4 ton light duty. The only thing that says 3/4 ton is what says there on the door, says 2,500, because the tires are only 6 lugs, so I don't understand that. But I looked it up, and it is a light duty 3/4 ton 350 Chevy, fuel injected, air conditioning, another plus. The Blazer had air conditioning, but never worked right. And I've done some work to it. I installed some lights underneath for fog, some yellow lights, and I put that little rack up there for the for some additional off-road lights. It has the heater furnace out here on the side, and you can either work it with gas or propane, or electric. Water tank holds 10 gallons. It's got an electrical connection if you go to a campground. It has the folding down bracket legs, and this is the only camper I've seen that has this, and this is an advantage to go for wheeling into bad trails. Most of the campers I've seen, they have the leg straight down sticking out, and you can hit that on the rock or something if you go on a bad trail. It's got a drain here for the sink, and usually I just let it hang. I got a tank that I can connect if I go to a campground and drain it into a tank and then go go dump it. But it's only dishwater. It's not, maybe wash your face in there or something. And here's the exhaust for the heater. It's got vent on the side for that system. Let me get the keys and open up the door here on the side. It's a single cab, and you got to know how to pack this correctly so you can get most of your storage, because that's the only bad thing about it. It's a single cab. But this thing rides like a caddy. It's comfortable. It's got the right spring system, automatic transmission, and it's got the 4-wheel drive lever. You put that in gear, and it lights up on that panel, and it tells you if you're on 4 high, 4 low. It's got a standard radio and an old-fashioned cassette player. And believe it or not, I still got cassettes. I don't listen to them anymore. And this is my my equipment and my supplies. I got oil, transmission, brake fluid, WD-40, bag of tool under here with all the wrenches. That gray box is a electric tire wrench. You plug it into your lighter. I bought that a long time ago. And you put it on the lug, you hit the trigger, and the thing snaps. It goes around and it hits it, and it loosens it. So if you're tired or weak, or you can't just handle the 80-pound pressure on the lug, that'll take it out. I got that that cross lug wrench just in case that one conks out on me. I got this shield, I got gloves, you know, just a little bit of everything. I got radiator repair powder here, tire repair kit, put a plug in it. What is this? Oh yeah, fix a flat. I don't have a compressor. Well, I do, but it's just old and slow, and I'm not gonna take it. I have there some more room for some more tools, and usually when it's snowing, I take tire chains and I put them in that container there. And that's also for the crank for lifting the truck to change the tire. And I got a fire extinguisher here. I got a lot of stuff. Well, I got a magnetic light there in the little box. I think you put it on over inside the hood there and give you light so you can work on the engine if you need to. And I got stuff under the seats. You know, I mean, you got to use your storage whatever you can. I got some maps here, and I have this. Maybe somebody can tell me, because I know this has to do something with the brake system. I just don't know how this thing works. I think you press it. I mean, it has a finger cut that you press it when you're going down an embankment, you're going down a hill, steep hill, and you press it, and it's supposed to give you a brake in the trailer, but there's nothing back there to connect to the trailer to make it activate. So this was there. I'm just gonna leave it there. It doesn't bother me. There's a switch for the lights in the front, for the fog lights. Okay, let's go in the rear. Let's go inside. Got new tires. One of the tires blew out on me, and boy, it didn't blew, it just disintegrated. There were pieces of rubber flying. And I went and got these from Costco. BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, TAs. They're good, smooth. I got this thing full of stuff, including firewood. Let me see if I can open this with one hand. Yeah, I got firewood. I got this bracket for an air conditioning that I put on the side. I got charcoal fluid. I got bungees. I got a bunch of stuff in there. Okay, then I have this system that I made. I made a small video about it, about the storage rack in the rear, and then this is a bad video. This other one goes in there like that, and then I lock it down with these latches here. All right, let me get this off. Boy, it's 9 o'clock and it's already 80 something. It's getting hot. Okay, I made that bracket there so I can hang my folding chairs. So that comes in handy. I have that tube up there that's adjustable, so I can put fishing rods. All right, take this out. And this pop-up, I know I heard some people say that they're not spacious and they're cramped. Well, let me tell you something. We've gone on camping trips with 3 dogs in this camper, and what I do is I put the portable kennels here, 1, 2, and I put the pups in there, and then the mother lays on a big couch here on the bottom, and she just stays put. She's trained, she's educated. I put in these hydraulic arms, forget what you call them now, and that helps me raise the roof, because also I forgot to mention on front, on top I got a solar panel that I installed from Harbor Freight. Let me show you here. And that's keeping my batteries charged, so I can just turn it off if I don't need it. Okay. And then I have room here. This is the cable. I can put a bag or something in there, but I usually don't put nothing here. It's got a lighter. I got connectors here also a lot for some lighting that I have, LED lights. And it has here voltage for 3, 12, 6, USB charger. Yeah, it's got everything. Okay, the little freezer, refrigerator. It keeps everything cool, even though it's about 90 outside. It's 50 and it's not turned on. And it's got the little tray there for the ice. Space there for meat and stuff. In this type of camper, you gotta sleep sideways. There are some campers that you sleep this way, which is a lot more convenient, especially when you're gonna get off in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom. Boy, it's hot. Let me turn this thing up. I'm getting ready to order a fantastic fan. I also installed this light, very bright. I haven't done the cover yet. I got the cover. I haven't put it up yet because I'm going to run electrical to the fantastic fan when I install it in this spot. So on the hydraulic arms, I connected it to the top. Oh, that's one coming off. Okay. Yep. I got to work on that too. It's got a arm. It's got a tubing bracket system, which I prefer it a lot more than the one you have to push up. And I have this set up here for the crank. You put it in here, crank it up. I have storage under here. Take this off. And there I have a portable heater, Mr. Heater. The water tank. The power panel. You can go from 110 to 12. And then I got this little basket. I can put food stuff. I can put jugs of soda down here, etc. That little pump down there is for the sink, the water. Okay, I also have stuff here, movies, first aid kit, flashlight, you know, toilet paper. I got 2 rolls in there, a chess game, some magazines. I gotta put a magazine rack here. And okay. And then the picture came off. Huh. I have this little picture hanging here. It got so hot it just melted off. Gotta do something different. Okay, then on this side, I installed this TV that it has a DVD player. And what I did is I did this bracketing here, and that's a cable, that's a analog TV box. And this TV, I just lift it right there. We can watch TV from bed or from the sofa. And then under here, we got more compartment for personal stuff. Usually this is where we put toothbrush, toothpaste. We got a little bag here with some of the stuff there. Deodorant and wipes and whatever, you know, just knickknacks, and it's empty now. Then this particular camper comes with a there's the other hydraulic arm. pretty handy. So this particular camper comes with this overhead cabinet. And when I bought this camper from Old Man Johnson, he gave me the cabinet, and it had a plastic runner, and that plastic runner got old and dried and it broke up. So I came up with this idea. I went and got these sliders from Home Depot, attached it to it, and then I can just slide it real smooth. And then to prevent it from falling on my dogs, I have this system that it holds the cabinet in place on both sides, and when the pop is down, it's in that position. And look at that, smooth. Just touch it and there it goes. So when you're cranking it down, this back pipe, it pushes. You see that turn right there? That one there will push this forward. You don't have to do it by hand or anything, and it locks it in position. Okay, let me bring this down. And to protect the roof from getting cut, I put this little sticky material. It's like well, I was gonna say cork, but it's not. And it I kind of grinded this down so it doesn't cut into my roof. Okay, now the cabinet, we used to throw a lot of stuff in there. It was kind of messy, so I went ahead and did a shelf along with a little decorative leftover piece I have from my boat. And I did this shelf, and now we have more room for more stuff. I have instant soup, which we have enough for, I would say, 2 weeks, maybe more, if you want to have one every 2-3 days. Some coffee cups. We got some peanuts, and this is, you know, almonds and stuff. This is half empty when we go for long periods. We just haven't had the time to do it really, but when we go for long periods, we load it up more. Here's some paper. Usually I put it here because when I put it on this bracket, it just unrolls and it makes a mess. So I got to put like a rubber band or something. Here's some foil, plastic wrapper. So this shelf, I doubled the storage capacity on this cabinet, and that locks in place. Then we have the cooktop. This thing was cracking open, and I kind of fixed it and gave it a stain. And there's the sink. The pump wasn't working, so I fixed it. Well, I think I drained the tank. There's nothing in the tank. So I fixed the pump. I changed the kit in here, all the rubbers and the O-rings and all that stuff. And this is the electric. Oh, there's some water coming up. There we go. It's just very little. So that works. And then I have the thermostat for the furnace. Close this up. There's the furnace, and it works very well, but it's a little noisy. That's why I got the Mr. Heater. It's a lot quieter. And here's the 3-burner stove, propane. It works like a charm. We cook all kinds of stuff in there. And then storage. People complain that they don't have storage. Well, this thing, I'm very lucky that I found this camper. And this brand of camper is called Scamper from Northern California. I don't know if they're still around, to be honest. But this thing has enough storage for what I need. What do you want to carry more than what you need? I got here pots and pans and plates and all kinds of stuff that I can fit in there. You know, frying pans. I have utensils, coffee and packets and knives. You know, more stuff here. What is that rice doing there? Okay, and then I have the spatula and all the cooking utensils you need. You know, mustard and coffee, everything you need, and then some. Because Even a can of, that's probably tuna. Boy, this is cool. It's nice and cold. Nice. Okay, I'm going to put this on top. Usually I don't put nothing heavy, but this is a small bag. And the trick to keeping this from falling on your face is don't put nothing heavy on it. Because after all, you're writing on that. Okay, continue with the storage. Then on the bottom, I'm packed to go. Let's say the shit hits the fan right now. I don't have to worry about packing any food. I'm ready to go. I got an espresso coffee maker. All kinds of Spanish products. By the way, guys, if you're not Latin, you gotta try this. This is a stew. Gallego means it's from Galicia, Spain. And it has bacon, ham, sausage. It's got all the good stuff. You eat one of these and you're gonna sleep like a baby. Okay. Soup. I got a row of sausages for knickknacks. If you want to have them with crackers. All these are sausage all the way on top because it wouldn't fit a bigger can. So I said, okay, I need to put something in there that it's edible and it'll fit. So that fits perfectly. All you do is move one out of the way, bring it over to the side, and bingo, it's out. So this for food, and this is exactly wide enough for a can. I mean, look at that. It's tight because of the coffee maker there. But this is partially for a can. It has a border and it won't fall over. And then I got here, I love these oysters, devil ham. No, that's not devil. That's what do you call it? Spam. Sardines and all kinds of knickknacks. This is more oysters, smoked oysters. Yep. And then I got some more Spam. I got 3 cans of these here. I got 2 here and this one. So I'm good to go, man. I got food. I'm not worried. I am not worried. Okay. And then on the bottom I have some more stuff. Sardines, tuna, rice. This is instant rice. Sloppy Joe mix. Some more soups. This is a Cuban product by the same company that does the Spanish stew. This is a red bean with sausage and ham also. I mean, you see the chunk right in there, sausage and ham. This thing is so, I mean, it'll wake up the dead, like we say. Okay, so that, some corn mixed with some greens and stuff. A big can of, I don't know what the hell that is. Let me see. Beet stew. I don't think I ever had that. Beet stew. All right. Well, it's there. If it's for the stomach, it's going. And then on the, when we bring in a cooler, we take the cold stuff, the soda, the cocktails, fruits. Here's another storage. Here's where I keep my small portable gun cleaner, a little Presidente to kill the cold, napkin. No, this is a table, what do you call it? Oh, here's an aerosol. When it's hot, it's got a little fan, you put water in it. And we got sprays and all kinds of, for bugs and Spam. What is that? Alcohol? Oh, this is for the toilet that we just bought a few months. Well, actually, it's been almost a year. Here's the little toity. And the this thing works nice. I mean, I know we've gone to the woods before. Let me get get this molding out of the way because I'm going to install that too. We've gone to the woods before, but this thing is so comfy. You put some of that blue toilet liquid in there, pump it a few times to disinfect. You do your number, then you go to a dump site and you take the bottom tank, and you've seen videos how it's done. This is the trap door that you open it up and slush goes down, then you flush it. It works well. Here's the table that I used to have under the bed, and I'm going to show you the storage on the bed. These brackets, I have the cups that they go here, but they were in the way and you're kind of stepping on them and losing your balance, so I took them off. I have them in here. Another storage, it's in there, and there we put a big water 2-gallon or 2 jugs of 2 gallons, 2.5 gallon water. So there's extra storage. That's also sitting outside the on the outside of the cab. This here pulls out into a bed, so another person can sleep here. That back cushion folds down. I have another storage here that opens, and then I got my hunting boots and a lamp and, you know, just knickknacks that you take. It depends where you're going. And then you also have another door here to access it from this side. You know, I got a lamp in there. And okay, let me show you the storage. Let me show you the storage of the bed. And this thing, it's amazing. That's why I love this camper. More room for a lot more stuff. I also installed these hydraulic arms because the way this thing came from factory, you have to raise it up and then you have to hook it up in that hole. But this brings it up higher and you don't have to use both hands. You just put one hand and it does it. So on the outside storage that I did on the tailgate, I can install this table or I can just keep it here. I got extra bottles of propane that I can put them in this position and take extra ones. I have the bracket that folds out into for the stove. If you want to cook outside, I've had this for years. It's a Coleman. Here's the stove on this side. Got a portable shower. Attach it to the roof of the truck or to a tree. And then I have here my snow brown camo and snow boots bag. It goes in there. I got blankets when it's cold. I got extra blankets, sheets, towels that we bring more towels, extra paper. I mean, there's more room. This is half the, I would say it's 60% full. We got more space. So this and this thing is deep. I don't have a measuring tape here, but I would guess this is easy 7 inches up to my wrist. I'll measure it later. That's easy. 7 to 8 inches deep. Can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. I can still put stuff on top of this, something that's low. I can probably put this this deal here.